How's it? My name's Dave. I thought I'd do something totally fucking unexpected. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on YouTube. I do on Instagram a lot though. The only reason I'm doing these YouTube videos is A, because a couple of my mates said I should, and I'm a sucker for fucking punishment. Um, but the other was actually just maybe to pay homage or give credit where credit is due. About 2 years ago, I started making knives. When I say making knives, I was making sharp shit out of sharp pieces of steel. And now I think I almost make a knife. And 99.9% of what I learned was on YouTube. And it started off at 2 o'clock one morning while watching some bloke on a thumbnail cut a piece of paper, and I went, my knives do that. No, they didn't. And so the next day I built this. Now, this is possibly the ugliest thing you can ever find. And it's made out of a piece of steel, which I don't think I ever hardened because I didn't know what I was doing anyway. On a, what's those little hand sanders upside down on a table. And that was my first attempt at a knife. Now I know many of you are going to want to make an offer, but this bad boy's not for sale. As you can see, it was busy ripping apart a forge earlier. Yeah, anyway, long story short. But I thought what I would do with YouTube is to carry on that journey in regards to, I suppose, having some fun with it, but picking up and getting better off YouTube. As in, there's a lot of shit on YouTube, make no mistake. There's a whole lot of crap that you can learn badly. And there's a lot of bad advice. And there's a lot of things that are just missed in general because people just take it for granted. And so my idea was to sort of build knives on YouTube and have a bit of fun and, give really wildly inaccurate viewpoints and usually things my wife would say I'm not allowed to say in public anyway. So I'll say it to the internet because there's no one out there watching. But yeah, it's to see if I get better over the next sort of 12 months. So I'm going to start I'll set up a knife build and then I'm going to ask for opinions as I go through the videos and advice. And I'm going to take that advice sometimes badly. So please, if you do ever comment on these videos, treat me like I'm a fucking idiot. Don't use big words in knife making like you've got to work on the axis of the blah blah. Just say turn it left or turn it right. But yeah, so this is the first knife that I built, but this is where I've come from just shy of 2 years ago. Here's one that I did the other day. So, "300 layers of Turkish twist, Damascus." I'm gonna have to learn how to use a camera properly, obviously. With a key-out handle, brass and G10 bolsters, and it's a Santuco style knife, kitchen knife. And I kind of think that's where I want to see is like I'd like to get better. Every time I go to a show or something, and I've been very blessed that I've sold a few knives. I really have. And make no mistake, they've sometimes bailed us out of shit. When tough things have been hard, and you actually sell a few knives, and you go, hey, crap, there's extra cash for the house. So I'm very grateful for the skill that I'm picking up. But I want to know if I can get better by listening to people on YouTube only. As in, I'll build, you tell me what to do as we go along that you think will make it better. And I'll use common sense, like, don't use plastic and, stick it with super glue. Because super glue, if you go to my Instagram, you'll realize is my fucking arch. It's march nemesis. But yeah, that's kind of the beginning of where I'd see this channel starting from. So I don't know how it's going to go. I expect to make money like Mr. Beast at least. Yeah, no, I doubt it. It's a niche fucking market anyway. Although I might get banned quickly though. I tend to say things without thought of consequence because I'm really bored of fucking people and stupidity. And there's a lot of it out there. And yeah, if you do post, I'll put a comment down on this one. It'd be interesting to see what your thoughts are. If you think this is a working plan or otherwise. Piss off, we don't need another fucking knife builder on YouTube, which is also I'm good with. I'm thick-skinned that way. But that's kind of where I've come to. And I mean, there's another one that I did. So that is, let me just see if I can do this for you. That's a Gyoto style knife, wild olive handle, copper bolster. It's a wire handle, and it is a basket weave Damascus that I have used bluing salts on. So I don't know how well you sort of bash it this way. I like to leave my stuff almost a little bit, not brute to forge at all, but I like to leave it that you can see that somebody's sort of muddling their way through it as a knife maker, because I kind of get a little bit bored with everything look like it's a production out of a machine shop, you know. I like to use an anvil and a hammer and tools that I make, which is part of this journey, and it's pretty fucking frightening, quite frankly, because I weld like shit and I've got no mechanical skills. So please understand, 3 forges in and a couple of, you know, small fires, quenching a sword in coffee, you know, those sort of things. So that's kind of the things you can expect on this channel, because invariably I'm going to do dumb shit. It just is what it is. And I've now put myself out there by saying I'll put a camera there because that's going to be fun. So I did also make that. Because someone once said, never ever make a sword when you first start making knives. And I went, sure, no problem. Look how cute that is. Look. Wait for it. And focus, even me. Almost. Damn you. There's a little cross in there anyway. It's an inset cross. But anyway, this is kind of my thought process as to what I want to do with this channel. If you think it's a waste of time, tell me. I'm good with that. If you've got any better ideas, tell me as well. I'm good with that too. But yeah, let's see where this journey goes. But I thought I'd just do it through YouTube since I started with YouTube. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Thanks so much.